What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Couch Quickies. I am your host, Omar, and with me, as always, is the co-host with the mo-host.
What's up, guys?
Well, I was going to say your name. Introduce yourself.
Jump the gun. What's up, guys? I'm shy. What's up, guys? We're back with a new Couch Quickie, and
that's right.
We're doing it.
My bad. My goodness, we cannot get it together today. But we're gonna go ahead and keep it. We're gonna keep it going because why not? Today is the first Tuesday of February, right? What does that mean?
Groundhog's Day.
That's right. So we are gonna go ahead and get into Groundhog's Day a little bit.
I mean, who really cares about it, right? But like, we were like, what?
Nobody ever.
What is it? Like, we know, but do we know?
I don't think anyone's ever come up and quizzed me like, "Hey, how much do you know about Groundhog?"
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna start the clock, and then we're gonna get into it.
Right. Well, we should say that we decided to do it because we were looking at the calendar and we saw that this episode would actually drop on Groundhog's Day.
Right.
So we're like, we might as well do that. And here we are.
Start the clock. 20 minutes. Okay, so my knowledge of Groundhog's Day before I, did a quick little research.
Mm-hmm.
Groundhog comes out. Does he see a shadow? Does he not? Spring is going to come or it's not. I mean, it's still going to come. But when will it come?
I like the idea that he has complete control. It's like, I'm sorry, spring will never show up.
Nah, don't want to do it. And then he just goes back to sleep. That's how I pictured it. So, okay. Did you know? So
I know nothing. Okay. So you're teaching me 100% right now.
Okay. I'm just going to spit the facts at you because we'll see where it goes.
Okay, let's do that.
I don't really know how to converse about Groundhog's Day. What I found out was that it was first established by the Germans in 1887, and it was derived from Candleman's holiday. Have you heard of Candleman's holiday?
I have not heard of Candleman's.
Okay, so apparently Candleman's holiday is what they did over there. I don't know if it was in Germany. Yeah, because they're saying early European Christians. Okay. They were doing it over there, but the Germans brought it here
to America.
Yes.
Okay.
So they believed that if the sun came out on Candleman's Day, which was February 2nd, then winter would last for another 6 weeks. So there was already like a little superstition thing happening over there.
When did the sun not come out? I mean, as far as that's the gamble, it's like, okay, if the sun comes out tomorrow, then this. But if it doesn't,
well,
when does the sun not come out?
Europe. Think about it.
Europe?
In February, the sun's never out.
Okay.
I just made that up. It just feels right.
Now, if it's like a foggy thing, like okay, if it's this much of a foggy day that we don't see the sun, okay, but it just seems kind of funny, right?
No, it does.
If the sun doesn't come out tomorrow, unless you're in like the northern hemisphere or like upper Alaska, right, where people are just like, oh, it's the sun never comes out or the sun doesn't go down, depending on what part of the year it is.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Okay.
We'll have to look further into Candleman's Day.
Yes. If you celebrate Candleman's Day, let us know. Send us a DM. Put something in the comments. Let us know.
Okay, so obviously the whole purpose of it was to predict the arrival of spring. Was it going to come 6 weeks early or 6 weeks late? Right. So nowadays, what people do, what the Germans brought over here, Germans, like the Germans. Basically, thousands of people gather at Gobbler's Knob in
Hell yeah.
in I can never say this right. Punxsutawney. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, to wait for an aptly named groundhog to emerge with his verdict.
Man.
And that groundhog's name is Phil.
Punxsutawney Phil.
Wait, actually, is it? I forgot to write that down, but I was going off memory.
I like the idea that everybody's been like, hey, you want to go down to Gobbler's Knob? Really? What for? You'll see.
What do they have there?
I'm about to tell you if it's going to stay cold or not. Come down to Gobbler's Knob.
Come and gobble the knob. I'm trying to see if his name is Phil. This is going to drive me insane. Because I'm like, did I just make that up or did I really read that?
Well, here's the thing. I only have ever heard of the groundhog being
Phil.
Referred to as Punxsutawney Phil. So.
Okay. Oh, okay. There you go. Look, from the movie, that's what they called him. That's right.
Right, exactly.
Okay. So we in preparation, we watched Groundhog's Day.
That's right. We figured how much are we really going to get out of the holiday? Yeah. And I know that we're supposed to get this, done in 20 minutes. But I'm like, I think we should just watch the movie since it had been a while, I think, since you had seen it. Mm-hmm. And I was like, let's watch it because I think it's a really cool movie. Mm-hmm. But before we get to that, let's keep going with your Groundhog facts.
Okay, so
was that it? The Germans, the knob gobblers, and the sun.
I have 2 more facts.
Okay, all right, let's keep going.
If the groundhog sees its shadow, this is where the defining moment happens, right?
Okay.
If the groundhog sees its shadow when it emerges from the burrow, there will be 6 more weeks of winter. If he sees the shadow, if he doesn't, then there won't be.
Okay.
Did I read that right? Yeah.
Crack research.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
So yeah, something like that. Maybe not. Whatever.
Okay.
But somebody's been keeping the stats, right?
Well, funny you say that.
What? Look at that setup. Look at that segue. All right, go.
You didn't even know. From 1887 to 2018, Phil has seen his shadow 104 times and only overlooked it 18 times. However, there was a span of 10 years where nobody recorded it.
It was just too cold. They're like, we're not going out there.
Or maybe just whoever was in charge for 10 years is just like, this is stupid.
Like he sees the shadow, he doesn't, whatever.
They weren't down with Phil.
Okay. Well, would you go?
Why not?
I would, right?
Yeah.
See, that's the funny thing is like I can sit here and like make fun of it all day, but I would totally go.
It's an experience.
I'm like, hell yeah, I'll go, depending on how cold it is.
Yeah.
But then
very cold.
I know.
Man.
Then we can take Ash and he can take bets. Or he can place bets on what the groundhog is gonna say.
Right.
It'll be fun for everybody.
Well, they say that flipping a coin is basically the same odds.
Well, right. Well, okay, so let's
because they're like Phil sucks at telling the weather.
Like
they're like his odds are not that good.
Well, he's at like 104 over 18. Like it's like constantly winter.
Yeah. Yep.
Well,
so that's all I learned that I could share with you all.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
Thank you very much. That was amazing. Amazing
now you know.
From Nadia.
It's like my book reporting class.
Yeah. Groundhog Day is very, very good. I would recommend it to all of my friends.
I would recommend it. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we got on our time clock here. Okay,
we're probably about half.
12 minutes.
Oh, see?
Okay.
It's perfect. A real short and sweet one for you guys. Well, let's talk about the movie.
Okay.
So we went ahead and watched Groundhog Day, which if you haven't seen it, it's a movie obviously starring Bill Murray and Andy McDowell.
Yes.
Is it Andy McDowell or Andy?
Oh, now you got me twisted. I want to say Andy.
I think it's Andy McDowell.
I think it's Andy. Andy. Who cares? Go.
Well, she cares. What if she's listening and she's like, they can't even get my name right? I'll never listen to the show ever again.
Andy, are you listening?
We're just going to wait here. We're going to wait
Andy,
here until
can you hear me? Go.
All right, but the premise of the movie is that a weatherman and his crew go out to Punxsutawney, Philadelphia, to Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, to do a report on the Groundhog Day celebration, and then Bill Murray falls into a time loop. So he continuously is just reliving the same day over and over again. And I don't think they give you an accurate number of how many times.
No.
But it's a lot.
Yeah, it's
like,
a lot.
He learns how to play the piano. He learns everybody in the town's routine. It's a really good movie if you want a quirky comedy for Groundhog Day. Now here's some facts. Here we go, Groundhog Day facts. You know who else was considered instead of Bill Murray?
I do because
you looked at your notes. You're a cheater.
But please continue. I'll pretend.
All right, for everybody out there that doesn't know. So they reached out to Chevy Chase, which is like, okay, you reach out to Chevy Chase back then. But they also reached out to Tom Hanks and Michael Keaton. So they both said no.
Okay.
Tom Hanks said that he always plays a nice guy.
Yeah.
And he goes, so if I do this, I feel like the audience is always going to expect me to, at the end of it, be like a nice guy.
Right.
So it won't be, it won't really work. That's what Tom Hanks was thinking. And then Michael Keaton basically said, you know what? I didn't understand it.
I read that.
He's like, I didn't really get the movie, so I just passed on it. And those are decisions like actors make here and there.
Yeah.
But they were like, you know what? Gil
Bellamy.
Gil Bellamy. Is Gil Bellamy available? Is it just represented by himself?
Bill Bellamy's Irish brother.
You're gonna make it one day, Gil. Thank you. Thank you, Bill.
Stop it. Just go. Terrible.
That's so stupid. Oh my god. Anyway, so here's the thing. You were telling me that after the movie came out, because the movie came out in like 93.
93, yeah.
Which was when they were pushing a lot of family films.
Right.
But people started going like, hey, okay, let's go to Punxsutawney and check this out where they filmed the movie, but they didn't film the movie there.
Right.
So I thought that, I was looking into that. I was like, okay, where did they film it? So it turns out they filmed it in Woodstock, Illinois, primarily.
Okay.
And if you've seen the movie, there is a scene where Bill Murray's constantly, throughout the day, he steps in a puddle. So there's like a pothole. It's not even a puddle.
Yeah.
So he steps in a pothole that's like halfway up his shin, right? So they've obviously filmed that. They fixed that since then, and they put a plaque. And there's a plaque with Bill Murray. It says Bill Murray stepped here.
That's awesome.
Literally. It says like Groundhog Day 92, Bill Murray stepped here.
They covered the hole with it where it was, or they put it right next to it? Like
no,
I
think they fixed it and put it like.
Oh, that's cool.
On there. Like,
I like that.
So, that was kind of cool. What other facts do you want to know?
Well, no, I didn't know that because when I was looking up my facts or whatever, I saw that after that movie came out, people went by the thousands to go to Groundhog's Day in Punxsutawney. Punxsutawney.
Yeah.
I feel like I have to read it in order to say it right.
We're probably not even saying it right.
Probably not. But it reminds me of Pawnee.
Everything reminds you of Pawnee.
I know.
Well, Pawnee's in Indiana.
Oh, Indiana. Okay. But yeah, after the movie, everybody wanted to go to this Groundhog's Day event.
And they got them. They're like, they didn't do that.
Yeah, they were like,
I heard that's
what it looks like.
That's what happens with people that look for the fountain from Friends.
Oh, right.
Or I think even the fountain from the beginning of Married with Children. I think people always confuse it. Where it's at.
Where in Married with Children?
I always thought it was
Detroit.
No. They're from Chicago.
Oh, okay.
Or they're in Illinois, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So
wait,
the fountain should be the one that's right there in the park, or like way at the edge of the park.
It's in Chicago.
Yeah, but I think I don't know if that's really true or not.
What
like true? I don't know if it was actually if that clip is from that, or if they just built a fountain somewhere else. Just like the Friends fountain, that's on a backlot. That's not like out in the.
No, I know about the Friends. What I'm saying about the Married with Children, we're gonna have to look that up. I don't know about this one.
Well,
I'm doubting this.
You are okay.
So, is that it for your Groundhog's Day movie facts? Do we have any others?
That's it. I mean, I can sit here and tell you about how much money it made, and whether it was at the box office, its position, but no one cares about that.
Okay.
Look that up. Why do I gotta tell you that? That's what the facts stop.
So then I have a question for you.
All right, which question?
If you could relive
I just dropped the coaster on the floor. I wish I didn't have to relive that, but it's on video, so I'll always see it.
Oh my god!
All right, go.
If you could relive one day over and over and over again, what day would it be? That's a terrible place to put your cup.
Well, it wouldn't be this day. I'm getting yelled at for putting my cup in places. I would say that it would be probably a concert of some kind.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Because it's not like... It's not like I've done...
You're going to feel real shitty when I say mine.
Probably not.
Dang.
Rude. Yeah, it'd probably be something... Because it's like I want a day where like it was the craziest day that I've had. Do you know what I mean?
Craziest day?
Yeah. Like I wouldn't pick like the happiest day or the...
Why?
Like, because that's not fun. Like that's boring.
It is.
Nah, it's so boring to have like a good day like every day. Like I feel like having a day that was like crazy, but like you still came out on top. Like that's a good day.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I got you.
So it's
kind of
like,
go for a roller coaster ride.
Yeah.
You don't want to just feel one emotion. You just want to
exactly.
Take me for a ride.
I don't want to be like, man, this day was perfect. Like it's like that sucks.
That's what I want.
Like what would your day be?
The day we got engaged.
Oh man, hells no. I was stressing out. Like I'm not gonna want to relive that. If I could relive,
how about the next day or that night?
Yeah, I mean, if I could
your
relive,
birthday.
If I could relive from the second I ask you after, like that's totally cool. But all the first part where I was like, man, this drink's not gonna fit. I'm looking at it, it's so small. Hey, who's got a shirt? Hey, Mark, give me your shirt that's way too small for me. Like, no. I'm sorry, I love you and I'll marry you, but I'm not trying to relive that.
It was a different experience for each of us.
Yeah, because you got
had no idea.
Yeah, you got the surprise and everybody was having a good time.
Yeah, I got the good part. So I'm like, this is the best day ever. I want to relive it over and over again. For sure.
I was so stressed out.
And I would say if this is like after our wedding day, then I would probably say our wedding day because I feel like it's going to be lit as fuck.
Yeah, see, that'll be dope.
So, but that's a day of consistent happiness. So, might not be a good day for OMar to relive.
I'm sure on our wedding day I'll be stressed out as well. Like,
yeah, of course.
Something's not gonna go right.
No, like, you can't let that happen.
Well, it'll probably go off without a hitch. Like
I'm not gonna even look at my phone.
Lies.
I'm gonna be pampered. I'm gonna be every square inch of my body's gonna be like worked on. My hands, my feet, my hair, my face.
See, that's like that seems like torture to me.
Really?
Oh yeah, like a spa day is like not fun.
You don't like spa days.
No.
That's a whole nother thing. Wow, look at us running the clock. 17, 16. We can keep going.
We got like at least 14 seconds worth of conversation to go. The problem is that did you stop the clock at all at any point?
No, it didn't.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a little quarrel.
We had.
Well, so then what does that mean?
That means that we're probably gonna finish.
How much time did we lose?
Under time. I don't know.
Time. We never lost. I mean, of all the topics that you would. Groundhog Day is not surprising. Yeah, we can't talk 20 minutes about it.
Yeah, seriously.
Let's see. Can we find any other facts?
No, I'm not going to sit here and try to search for more facts just to stretch it out.
So you really can't think of one day, though?
Like a particular day I'd live over and over again?
Yeah. You really can't? Like if I just put a gun to your head right now and I was like, give me the day.
Just like that. I'd be like,
or you die right now.
Man.
You're like, I'll take death.
I'll take death. I want to relive this day over and over again. And I can come back and be like, death ain't nothing. I'm coming back.
Shut up.
Damn. I don't know. Like, what was the problem is like, I always want to ask around, like, what was a good day that we had? Like, I just never bank them down like that. But I guess,
look, Look at that. We're out of time.
Oh, sorry, guys. That's it. The 20 minutes. You'll never get my answer. You know which one? You know. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Which one was really good? Was the day that we hung out in Vegas. The one where we ended up going to Circus, where we started off at a dive bar.
That was a good
like
time.
At a super dive bar, but we finished at that like real fancy seafood restaurant.
Yes, in Caesar's Palace.
Yeah, that was a good day.
Great day. We went and played arcade games and walked around.
And remember, I ordered a couple of shots, and they were like $40 a piece
because we went to the freaking side crusty bar behind Flamingo Hilton. We're like, let's go there. Nobody goes there. We'll get good deals on drinks and blah blah blah. There won't be a line. We're like, good call. So like, we'll go get a quick drink, and then we're like, what would you like? Oh, 1942. Didn't know what we ordered.
Yeah, we're like 2 shots
at a grimy bar.
And she's like $80 or something crazy like
we're
that.
We're like, damn.
Remember, she's like, hey, just so you know, those are like $5 on Tuesdays. I was like, oh my god,
we felt so stupid. We were like, let's just drink this and get out of here.
we did. We left the dive bar immediately.
We don't belong here. And then we went to the Dome. Okay, but we're gonna have a Vegas episode. We have to because we have so many Vegas stories. So
but let's save all that. Day I'm talking about. Had a part of the day where I felt like a complete idiot,
right?
And then a bunch of different emotions.
Yeah, yeah. And then it was like early stages, so we were like flirty. We looked like 2 like cholos in the mall.
Just walking.
You were like walking behind me, hugging me.
that like penguin waddle. Like, yeah, me and my hyena.
Me and a hyena.
Oh my god.
And we played video games, and then we ended up at a seafood dinner at the Caesar's Palace. A really nice dinner. And I was wearing like Converse and ripped jeans.
Yeah, good times.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Oh, you know what? On that note,
yes,
I think we're gonna go ahead and end this couch quickie.
Who knows where we made it? Where we made it? Who knows where it ended? I don't know.
Yeah, well, we'll edit the actual time in there.
We'll find out if we really.
We'll figure it out. But thank you so much for joining us on this Groundhog Day spectacular. I hope we never relive this day.
And if you want to watch us, we're on YouTube.
That's right. Have a good week, guys.
Bye. You'd like it.
You know what's crazy? I think I would